Hello, I'm Mark from Dashforce News, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Karen Hsu from BlockCypher. Hello, Karen.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So today we've got Karen on the show to talk about a new announcement just recently announced and published on dashforcenews.com about the Paycent service, which BlockCypher facilitated. So if you missed it out there, basically Paycent helps bridge the gap between digital assets and fiat, and is essentially a mobile phone app and a physical debit card as well. And according to their website, is a game changer in the financial technology industry, as you can manage, transfer, and pay using multiple currencies through your smartphone or physical Paycent card across 200 countries and 36 million merchants. So, Karen, I have to ask the question, how did BlockCypher help Paycent integrate Dash?
Yeah, so it was Paycent actually, or I should say Texcent actually came through and was using BlockCypher for our other APIs. And then when we went to the Singapore Money 2020, Texcent came to the Dash booth and was really impressed by the fact that Dash had a separate group, the Dash core group, that was managing partnerships, that was very proactive with marketing and advertising to its community, that Texcent felt like it was important to form a strategic partnership. And we were there at Money 2020 with Dash, and so we had some initial discussions there and then continued them after the conference, so that now Dash is a preferred partner for Texcent. Now, strategically, it makes a lot of sense for us to work together on this. We, with Dash, so BlockCypher and Dash, have talked about focusing on liquidity providers, making it easier for people to get Dash, in their hands, whether through a card or through a wallet. So we've been really focused on working with companies to do that. And so when Texcent came and started using BlockCypher, we flagged them also to Dash as somebody to really seriously work with.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Until this announcement, I actually hadn't heard of Texcent or Paycent, but Karen, I got to say, I was pretty happy when I went to the website, because on the homepage, as you just clearly stated, it says they proudly convert fiat to Dash and vice versa in real time. And it's a zero transaction fee, and that Dash is the preferred networking partner. So is there any clear distinct advantages to using Dash with Paycent? So Texcent, for those that are watching, is like the parent company, right? Just
yes,
so there's no confusion.
Texcent, right. Yes, so Texcent is the parent company. And Texcent is already known for doing remittances. They're an approved remittances vendor in Singapore. Paycent is a hybrid wallet that we just talked about that can handle these digital assets. Now, Paycent is unique in its offering with Dash, because they're offering this zero fees through the lifetime of the partnership. That's now, and going forward, there will be additional promotions, which we are releasing soon. So stay tuned for that, and we'll keep this post updated with those promotions. And we'll also be advertising Dash in other ways with Paycent to continue to promote, this unique partnership.
Wow, so that's just Dash exclusive promotions, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, Dash exclusive.
Well, we'll definitely keep this video updated in the comment section. I'll pin the comments to the top as the promotions come in, just to keep everyone up to date. So I have to ask the question, I'm sure there'll be a lot of our viewers wondering this as well. When will a physical card be available for US users?
So I believe that will be soon. I don't have a specific time yet, but I'll be able to get back to you on that again through this post and through updates coming up.
Yeah, so that's physical, and of course, as you said earlier, there's the mobile wallet as well. So it's not all on the physical card, right?
Yes, and in the U.S. Especially, we have a lot of customers that are using the mobile wallet, usually their phone, right, to pay for things. Now in Dubai and other places, it makes sense to use a card because that's something they're used to using over there. But certainly in the US and other countries, just using your mobile phone is enough.
Yes, well, I actually downloaded the app today on Android and signed up. I'm pretty impressed. Like, everything's been flawless so far, but there's one feature on there that kind of took my interest, and that is that there's a mobile app merchant feature that says "come in soon." So, do you have any more information on this?
Yeah, no, so that is coming. So merchants are a big part of this story. So I would say, again, stay tuned for that, and we'll have some more details on what that means.
Oh, that sounds exciting. More utility. That's always a good thing, right? Okay, so I think a lot of our users will be interested in the physical card aspect, as we've kind of been lacking that, especially in the US, and particularly within the Dash community. One thing I noticed on the website, that it states that the physical card and delivery is $140, which compared to rivals seems a little bit expensive. Is there a particular reason for this? Or, of course, there's the mobile app, which is free, right? But do you know any more
Yeah.
about this? Or
Yeah, so the card is covering some costs, or having some of the costs, embedded in that upfront $140. We also are looking at making it easier for people to acquire these cards in certain regions for certain projects. So that part is coming. We don't have any details to share yet, but that is developing. And they are these cards that will be available at a discount. We're hoping will be tied to projects that we can discuss very soon and that are related to partners that we've had in the past. So that's really good. So we're able to take the energy and the investment we've made in other partners last year that we started with and take them forward this year with Texcent and really tying together that liquidity story.
excellent. I also noticed on the mobile app that Paycent also supports Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. So, may I ask who approached who about integrating Dash? And second part question, did Paycent give actually any reasons why they wanted to choose Dash to integrate as well?
Right. Yes. So Texcent is in Dubai and Singapore and in the Philippines, and so in Dubai, as in a lot of places, Bitcoin and Ethereum are more dominant right now. But given our relationship, so given BlockCypher's relationship with Dash, we know that Dash is uniquely designed for a number of use cases, which we could talk about later, that they haven't covered yet in those regions. And so it was kind of simultaneous. While we saw Texcent come on and use these different coins, we said, hey, have you thought about Dash? And then at the same time, we were able to meet them at the Money 20 conference in Singapore, where we then have that physical presence. Dash had that physical presence and that ability to say, look, we're not just an entity, an unknown entity, right? We are people. We have plans. We have a marketing and advertising and business development, team that would work with you, Paycent and Texcent, to make these new customers come on board, or help these new customers come on board.
Excellent. So you've obviously had a long time relationship with them. So did they express any particular interest in Dash? Did they see any benefits compared to the rivals like Bitcoin, Ethereum? What was the dangle the carrot moment?
Oh, so it was very clear when we talked about smaller payments, faster confirmation times, lower fees. I mean, that is just in the end what's going to lead to adoption, because the other coins just don't have that same kind of speed. low fees, and also commitment, right, to getting all the different use cases, all the different groups on board. So Dash as a technology, but also Dash as a community, and with the Dash core group as a team, really made it clear to Texcent, that whole value package there, right? Really made it clear to Texcent that Dash stood out.
Excellent. So what banking methods do Paycent support for fiat transfers?
So they support a number. So some of them that I saw were Union Pay and Alipay, and you might have seen some other ones too, Mark. But there are a number there. Yeah.
It was actually quite surprising because I expected to see Visa and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, you're right. It was quite interesting. I think this actually be a good point to raise because seeing some of these transfer methods such as Union Pay, Alipay, WeChat, you don't normally see that. And there was also a AXS kiosk option, which I never learned before, but apparently that's only for Singapore users. So Paycent seems to be geared a lot towards the Southeast Asian market as well. Is that correct?
Yes. So Texcent is located or headquartered in Singapore. And that was another reason why strategically we wanted to partner with Texcent and help launch this Paycent app with Dash in it, because in the Southeast Asian region, and in Asia in general, Singapore has risen a lot in the recent years in terms of their financial sort of influence in the region and their prominence and use more broadly. As a big financial player and intermediary, right?
Yeah.
Singapore company. Yeah.
So I know you've got the application because you're using it on iOS, and I downloaded it. Obviously, I've got Android, so Google Play, and the application's already got over 10,000 downloads on the Google Play Store, which is great. So I'm fairly new to the application, and I'm still going through the KYC process. So my profile's about 25% complete, but I can see all the features and functionality. One thing that really took me by interest was the contact list, where you can easily send funds to friends and family, which is a pretty cool feature because you don't have to store or remember a Dash address or a QR code. You just need the mobile phone number. That's pretty great, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is. And I think this goes back to Texcent's history as being known as a remittances solution. And this is exactly why we want to get Paycent in the hands of people, is because it's a no-brainer for them to share this with friends and family, and no better way to get it viral, to get Dash viral and used it by everybody. And because, like we talked about earlier, Dash just makes so much sense for these kinds of payments, right? Sending money between, friends or between family members. The whole solution that we're presenting here, right, is one that makes a lot of sense for all the partners involved.
Yeah, it's really perfect. I mean, I didn't even expect to see that, but just from an onboarding process, all you need is a mobile phone number. Everyone has that, but it's very intuitive and very user-friendly. It even gives you the option to import contact phone numbers directly off your device. And, you don't have to, it doesn't import all the contacts. You can actually just select which contacts you want to bring in, which is a really, really nice touch. So I didn't even anticipate to see that, because I just thought, it was going to be like an NFC payment, like mobile app wallet and the physical card. I didn't even contemplate the mobile phone and being able to send money that way and actually bring people into Dash that don't even have, Dash wallets necessarily. So really, really neat feature. I'd really recommend downloading the application just to check that feature out. Okay, right. This is a big question. So how do the physical card payments work? Do I have to convert Dash to fiat in the mobile app first, or does Paycent automatically convert the Dash to fiat at the point of sale?
So I believe right now you have to convert fiat to Dash. In the future, I believe they're going to be able to do that kind of conversion at the point of sale. But currently, it's fiat to Dash, and then I'll be able to get back to you on when that changes,
Yeah.
and how.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit tricky because with the card, it's a bit different to the mobile. Because with, if you have the mobile app and you're at a merchant and you're using the e-wallet, you can just pay, just that way. So it's a bit. So yeah, if you can give us an update on that, I can pin that to the top of the comments, just like with the promos as well. Keep everyone informed. I think people would really like to know that. So yeah, I'd really appreciate if you can get back to that. Sorry for putting you on the spot, but I think that's a really important point to make. Okay, so this is the fun part. So on the website, I noticed that it says that Paycent is just one of the products that they offer, right? Because they say that they're a global payment platform solutions provider. It's a bit of a mouthful. So is BlockCypher working on any other projects with Texcent apart from obviously Paycent?
Yes, absolutely. So we are looking forward to a number of use cases, including healthcare in Dubai specifically, working with some clinics and patients there, who want to be able to use Paycent, actually to use Dash first for making payments. And then we're looking at the real estate market, and we're not talking about buying and selling homes here using Dash, but more paying for short-term rentals, paying for, say, vacation homes. And there are a number of folks in that region who daily come in to these offices, these rental homes offices, asking for the ability to use cryptocurrency. And for rentals, short-term rentals, Dash is the perfect one because you can pay for it quickly again, low fees, do this often. We're not talking about buying a house, like a $5 billion house or whatever it is. Not that there are that expensive houses there, but yeah.
Wow, so it sounds like you've got a lot going on. So this is actively going on. So I'm guessing these kind of announcements are still probably like months away, or they close by, or is it all hush hush?
Yes, it's hush hush for now. So I just wanted to give you that view into some things that we're working on, and hopefully we'll close very soon and share with you on one of these interviews again.
Fantastic. So there you go, folks. On the Google Play Store or the Apple iOS Store, just search for Paycent, or you can go to paycent.com. But while we've got Karen here, if you're a new viewer, Karen, do you just want to give a quick shout out about BlockCypher, just quickly explaining what you do, just in case people don't know what BlockCypher is and what your relationship is with Dash?
Yes, absolutely. So BlockCypher provides web services for Dash to make it really easy for any company to integrate with the Dash network. So we're really focused on companies like Texcent, Pico, and others who can provide that Dash liquidity. But we've also worked with organizations like the Department of Energy to use Dash for peer-to-peer energy transactions, as well as healthcare companies like Paycent to use Dash again for payment in healthcare transactions. Now, we are and have been working with Dash extensively and exclusively as a cryptocurrency partner for the last year. We're happy to say we've had a number of successes, and we hope to continue that relationship and those successes in the coming year.
Fantastic. I love the way you summarized it to me before, that BlockCypher is like the Amazon Web Services for the blockchain. And you do a fantastic job. And yeah, we do have a strategic partnership with a Dash grant scheme as well, right, to help onboard these integrations, which is a great benefit of Dash. So if people want to learn more about BlockCypher, where can they go to follow you and learn more?
Yeah, so go to our website, first of all, blockcypher.com. And then my Twitter handle is here at Karen Hsu Mar. And it's on the screen here, or we'll post that in the YouTube section.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Karen, for taking the time out to talk to me today about the Paycent solution. It's always a pleasure to have you. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Mark. Always a pleasure.
Excellent. And as we've already discussed, we will put some comments in. I'll pin the comment section at the top with some questions, updates, promos, all that sort of stuff. If you do have any other questions, please comment, and I'll try and get Karen to answer those. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And until next time, we'll see you then. So thanks for joining us. And until next time, bye-bye.